Hello, EMS. How are you doing on this? Well, it's a beautiful day here. It's not too hot. The sun is out. I'm feeling okay. I'm a little tired. I'm a little bit physically tired today. So let me put this out on the social media. So let me grab this link and put this out on the social media, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so put this out on Facebook first. That's the one opened up first. Okay. Put this out on X. Why is it not showing that? Let me try this again. There it is. Okay, so now I don't have 9 million tabs open. All right. Well, that's. I was thinking about this before I came live, and that is Spawn Trooper and myself have the same thing in common, and that is to put the truth out there. Let the truth be known. It's funny that um, reading the two fleas. Uh, I didn't get very far with their live chat, their live stream from yesterday. But I am going to go back and look at that a little bit more closely and take notes, and that will probably be something we talk about Sunday. But what I'm saying is, they always accuse. They're saying that what Megan and Tug and them are doing is harassment and defaming. But the thing is, what the fuck you've been doing for 9 months on your platform? That I don't get. Because here you are harassing and defaming and stalking Jeremy and Travis and Deanna and George and everybody on your channel, and it's okay. But Megan and Tug, in my opinion, Megan and Tug are not harassing or defaming anybody. They're just looking for they're looking for the truth. They're trying to get down to the story. They're trying to report the story, and that's the difference. That's the difference. That's the difference between the two fleas and Megan and Tug and Shizzy and all them, which they openly attack, but yet they accusing Megan and Tug of attacking Lips. We'll call her Lips, and we're gonna get into that. But what I'm saying is, it's okay for them to do what they're doing on their platform, but they're saying that what Megan and Tug and Shizzy and the rest of them are doing is harassing and defaming people, and we all know that's bullshit. So come on, everybody. Let's call it like it is. Bullshit. Because that's exactly what it is. Bullshit. Okay? It's exactly it. It's bullshit. But like I said, you've been doing this shit for 9 months on your channel. you know, stalking and harassing Jeremy and everybody else that's associated with him. And it's not okay for Megan and Tug and everybody to do that, try to do their thing on their channel and calling it harassing and defaming. What, it totally amazes me that these people's damn YouTube channels are still there. It totally amazes because if this would have been 2015, their channel would have been gone. And if this was 2015 and what happened to me on my own channel, and I reported it, their channels would have been gone too. Because YouTube didn't tolerate that shit back in the day. Believe me. So, yeah, we're gonna try to get through this material today because I am really looking forward to doing trivia tomorrow. I am really, really looking forward to doing it. It's a change to get away from the bullshit that's going on and do trivia. And I'm looking forward to doing it because it's a break from the bullshit. Oh, I got quite a bit of. I think I got enough material at least to go for an hour and a half tomorrow. At least. If not even an hour. But hey, it's an hour, you know. Oh, okay, I'm trying to find where we left off. Okay, where did we leave off? Oops, I had it flipped over. Oh, now I can't find my place. Hold on while I try to find my place. Oh, okay. Duh, it was right in front of me. She said that the more they. Okay, so what she's saying is, and this is going back to what we were talking about yesterday. She said that the more that they pull and talk, and the more they say, Lips is going to fight. Okay, well, why is this Lips person thinks that they're defaming her and harassing her? If I will get you 10, this person was recruited by the two fleas as part of the anti what the hell's ecosystem, and she got called out. I think that's what's happened. They're playing the victim. They keep recruiting these people, and these people keep getting called out on their bullshit, and now they're playing victim. I don't think Lips's lawsuit has any merit. She has to prove without a reasonable amount of doubt in that court that Megan and Tug and Shizzy and whoever is harassing and defaming her. The only ones that I see harassing and defaming anybody is the two fleas. But they gotta play. And the way I'm seeing it is now more clearly is that they got, excuse me, they got called out. They got called out for their bullshit, and now they're crying victim. We didn't do this, we didn't do that. Said you don't. recall that you don't recall what happened from the time Jeremy got off this his live and said what he said, and then responded to her, you don't remove what happened and what was found by the and it said it was enough so that keeps being okay. So she's saying that whatever is being said about this lips person needs to be nipped in the bud. And then she's talking about Jeremy made a phone call to Jeremy was making phone calls to Megan and Tug, and I think I wrote Tug, Megan, and then said that what Megan did that night was brutal, and she lied her ass off, and said that is exactly what they do. They lie their ass off. Oh my God. And see, that's the thing about it. Now you're saying that Jeremy and Megan and Tug and Shizzy, they lie their ass off. What the fuck do you be doing on your platform every time you go on it? You lie and you twist the damn truth. You go on your platform and you lie and you twist the truth. You harass, you defame. You've been stalking Jeremy for 9 months. And it's okay for you to do that shit. But if Megan and Tug are talking about something and it's not harassing or defaming somebody, but you think it is harassing somebody, that's bullshit. Exactly. And I'm the same way as Megan, Tug, Shizzy, and Spawn Trooper. I'm going to come on here, I'm going to put the truth out there. And I don't care who I hurt. And if they want to attack this channel, go ahead. Because I have moderators on this channel that will zip your ass into the next century. So don't come here fucking with me and starting shit. Because I won't put up with it. Not this time. I agree with you, EMS. I really do. All I'm trying to do is put the truth out there, just like Spawn Trooper. I did listen to his. I laid down. To be honest with you, I laid down this morning. I got up. I had breakfast and I had some coffee, and I was just kind of feeling yucky. My stomach was feeling yucky, and I went and lay down. And I woke up. It was like this was about 8 o'clock. So I woke up. It was 12 o'clock noon. So I missed Spawn Trooper's live stream, but I did play it back on the replay. And so he got the watch time hours from me. I didn't know about it. I feel better now. I'm still tired, but my stomach isn't. isn't trying to play nasty tricks on me today, right now. So, okay. Then she said they need to be ashamed of themselves and proved conspiracy right there. Hmm. So, what Megan and Tug are doing is some kind of conspiracy. Yet, we have seen emails from Bruce the Deuce saying that his intention was to bring down Jeremy's YouTube empire by creating the anti what the hell's media ecosystem. If that's not a fucking conspiracy, then maybe I'm just blind. But what they're doing is a conspiracy. But yet they're going to say that it's deflection. To me, it looks like it's deflection. Well, I didn't see it. But Mussy is always welcome here. You know, if she wants to be on the panel, I know how to get it. I know how to give her the link, send the link to her, because I'm not sending the link to the chat anymore. You see what kind of problems that causes. But what they're doing is a conspiracy. What Megan and Tug and Shizzy are doing is putting the truth out there. And they don't like it now that they're being called out. Now they're saying that they're victims. Hey, Greta, and that's another thing too. Between all this is going on here, I'm going to be working. I'm going to be trying to work with Greta to get her YouTube channel up and get her more subscribers. So when this channel starts growing and we get more people in chat, I'm going to be promoting Greta's YouTube channel. And we're going to get her subscribers up there. And I do pay attention to I did pay attention to Greta's YouTube channel. And I think that she has a future with it. But we need to get her out there and get her some subscribers that she can grow more and more and more. Put the word out about Greta's YouTube channel. Now, she might not want that. But the thing is, she's a small YouTube channel, and I appreciate the small YouTube channels. And those that are worthy to me, I will promote them. All right. I have her link to her thing, but I don't have it handy with me. Well, let your channel grow. If you think, if you make some, if you decide one day that you want to make content, go out there and make your content and put it out there. People will watch it. But let me get back to this. And then she said, and she actually said this. She didn't know what was going to happen next. Gang cyberbullying? Gang cyberbullying. Well, isn't that exactly what your YouTube channel is doing, Lisa? Okay, that's okay. Just remember, if you ever decide, Greta, that you want to do something with your channel, I will promote you 100%. But yeah, she said she didn't know what was going to happen next. Gang cyberstalking? And cyberbullying? You know, that sounds familiar because it's exactly what you're doing to Jeremy. That's what you're doing to all these other people. You're cyber stalking and cyber bullying these people. Unfortunately, YouTube has rules about cyberbullying and cyber attacking, but they don't enforce it because it's hard to prove. These people are delusional. But the thing is, they got called out on their bullshit. So now they're being called out on what they're saying and doing, and they're crying, "Oh, we're the victims. We're the victim." They're taking that victim mentality from out of Michelle Preston's book. Hmm. And then she said, I guess she was talking about lips. So I guess she's talking about lips, saying that she dropped all her socials for a good reason. Probably because she got called out on it. Exactly. And they're not going to get it. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Said Megan became unhinged when she got the cease and desist from Lips and said that Megan didn't like it. Well, you know what? I wouldn't like it either. If I got a cease and desist from somebody telling me I can't speak my mind or use my freedom of speech to put the truth out there. And that's very true, Greta. And then she goes on and say, there is a difference between the right to the First Amendment rights and harassment. Okay, well, huh, I'll tell you something. You for 9 months, the Two Fleas channel has been nothing but harassment, showing harassment towards Jeremy and everybody that they could possibly attack. Yeah, I saw that too, Greta. I'm not in that fake group. I kind of disassociated myself with the Facebook groups. Let me ask the question when Greta said that. Do they actually think that these people are going to win by doing this? It's like EMS said yesterday. It's opinion. It's their opinion. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I mean, do they people think that they're going to win something out of this? They have to prove without beyond a reasonable doubt that what they're saying is true. And I think that the evidence is going to be against Lips and the rest of them. Exactly. And I agree with Greta. that they're going to regret that if they follow through with this. And then she's still going on about Megan receiving breadstick money. Well, super chats and stuff like that for Megan, and she said this in her live stream that it helps her family. The money that she makes from YouTube helps her family. There's nothing wrong with, and that's another thing I don't get. She's always going on about Megan's breadstick money, but yet they receive super chats. See, this is, that's the pot. That's the kettle calling that's the pot calling the kettle black. Okay, they talk about Megan and the breadstick money, but yet they get super chats in every live stream that they do. So why is it okay for them to do it, but Megan is not allowed to do it? That's bullshit. Or Tug, or Shizzy, or Jeremy. Why is it okay for them to receive super chats in all their live streams, but yet when Shizzy and Megan and Tug do receive super chats, it's not okay? Yeah, they get super chats all the time. I agree with Greta. All they know how to do is copy and bitch. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, so she said when Megan reads, she reads one or two lines and comes when she comes to it, it's brainwashing you, thinking what those sentences were. Nobody brainwashed me. She's actually accusing when Megan reads something, she's saying that Megan is brainwashing people into thinking what those sentences were. Bullshit. And half the time I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. The two fleas. Said, oh my goodness. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Said Megan and Tug have used John and Michelle's faces and put them in prison clothes. So what? Okay, and I'm gonna repeat what I said yesterday. So it's not okay for Megan and Tug to put John and Michelle's faces on over the faces of people that are wearing prison clothes. But yet here you are, you put Jeremy's face on pigs and everything else that you can. So why is that okay for you to do it, but not anybody else to do it? And then they put Jeremy's face on a lot of things. They put Jeremy's face one time on somebody that was fat. So why is it okay for you to do it, but yet when somebody else is trying to have some fun with it, it's not okay. You know what, Lisa? Fuck you, okay? That's all I gotta say. Is fuck you, two fleas. Yeah, exactly. They did much worse. She again said the things with the Florida bar about lips using the license. Oh my goodness. These people are just delulu, you know? These people are just ridiculous individuals, you know? Said Megan is, hmm. Okay, she said that Megan was profiting off her content and profiting off making lips and making songs about us, about lips. Hmm. It's called parody, you idiot. It's called a parody. It's called parody, you idiot. Oh my goodness. And then she said that she better save that phone call because Germ don't delete it or him or anything. So in other words, but Jeremy admitted that he deletes certain phone calls, but I don't think that there was a phone call between them. I don't know if there was a phone call between them or not. I didn't hear Megan say anything about it. But even if I did, even if Megan called Jeremy or Jeremy called Megan, what the fuck is it of your business? So Jeremy is definitely deleting because Jeremy likes to set people up and likes to because he likes to accuse people of what he does. Hmm. So Jeremy sets up people. Okay. Show me proof that Jeremy has set up people. Show me the proof. I want you to show me absolute proof that what Jeremy is setting up people. And then you say that Jeremy likes to do the things that he accuses others of doing. That's bullshit. You- yeah, exactly, Greta. And that's why I come on here and I talked about the truth. I'm all for the truth. I'm going to put the truth out there, whether it hurts people or not. I really don't care about the Two Fleas channel. Exactly. And then you're talking about accusing people of something that Jeremy's doing. Well, you do the same thing at what you're accusing other people of doing. Two wrongs don't make a right. You've been going after Jeremy and everybody for 9 months, but you talk about Megan and Tug and Shizzy and Jeremy saying stuff about lips, that they're defaming lips, they're cyberbullying lips. What the fuck you been doing on your channel for 9 months to Jeremy and anybody associated with him? Yeah, that's true. Well, because YouTube Greta doesn't see harassment and cyberbullying and cyberstalking now because their system uses AI. So their AI doesn't see it. A human sees it. And then she goes on to say she had nothing to delete. Bullshit. Bullshit. She said that she had nothing to delete. Bullshit. I wonder how many of her videos she either deleted or made private to keep thinking that that's going to keep her out of trouble. Don't you think that Jeremy has all that stuff? So hiding and deleting it doesn't stop them. Yeah, I am too. I am too, Greta. Okay, so she said that she doesn't have any emails that she has to worry about. And then she said she does not delete any emails and stuff. Oh, I'm sure she deletes emails. I bet you she deletes emails. She's full of shit. She says she doesn't delete emails. Ooh, I got an itch and I can't reach it. And get this, guys. And get this. She said that no, they are not going to get their hands on on her emails, because they are not privileged. Okay, if that judge says you need to provide those emails, then you have to provide those emails. If you don't, you're going against a court order, an order that the judge has given. Oh my goodness. And then she later on she went on a rant about the way Megan looks. Hmm. Are you jealous, Lisa, that Megan is 10 times more attractive than your stupid, sorry, fat ass? And then she said again that Lips removed her YouTube channel. YouTube did not remove it. Yeah, I wonder why Lips removed that YouTube channel. Now I have to question, why did she remove it? Was there something on there that incriminated her, and that's why she did it? Or was she humiliated by people and she removed it? That's always the question with stuff like that. And then she went on the attack about Megan and what was said about Lips. See, that's the thing. They said that they're always accusing Jeremy and Tug and Megan and Shizzy of attacking Lips, but yet here you are on your fucking platform, her, attacking Megan. That's the pot calling the kettle black. Oh, and you talk about personal attacks. Okay, you talk about personal attacks. Said Megan was a nasty girl and probably became a reporter so she can talk crap about people. Yeah, she actually said that. Well, you know what? You're not a reporter, but yet you talk crap about people every damn live stream that you do. I don't know if this is true. I think Tug did admit that he said she said that Tug was a counselor with was a counselor and writes articles on bullying, and yet he is online bullying people. Bullshit. That's bullshit. Like that little baby thing. A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit? And then she said that germ. And here we go again. You talk about people. You sit there on your platform. You two-faced little. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want to be considered a sexist. But you two-faced little twat. Okay, I'll call her that. She's a two-faced little twat, saying that Jimmy never learned his lessons from anything. And then you're a two-faced little twat because you bully people all the time on your YouTube channel, and you think, okay, it's okay to do that shit. Oh, my back. Oh, oh, shit. I think there's going to be a fairly short little live stream today. Um, yeah, two fleas on a twat. That's what I'm going to start calling them. Two fleas on a twat. Ray Bullcusher hasn't made any new videos recently. He'll be quiet for a few minutes. He'll be quiet for a few, and then all of a sudden, his mouth just can't shut up. You know. I agree with you, Greta. They should have kept the freaking grubby. Yeah, I believe. I agree with you on that. But yet, they talk about super chats and stuff like that. They went after Jeremy for people sending super chats to help with legal fees. They attacked Megan and Tug for their super chats for breadsticks. But yet, they get super chats all the time on their live streams. So why is it not any different? Why is it okay for you to do it, but then you're going to go off on other fucking people and say that it's not okay? I don't get that. I don't think they have any normal thinking EMS. They got this attack thing going, you know. I don't see, they've been grifting for money. Yeah, I agree with you, Greta. I agree with you. I don't do drugs. The only drugs I take is what my doctor has prescribed for me, like metformin and Sebastian. I actually take medicine for thyroid, Lathroxin. I take allopurinol. Sorry, folks. And by the time I didn't really have a good chance to go through their entire live stream. So this is probably going to be a short live stream today. But then again, I'm going to come back on Sunday and I'm going to, go through a lot of material because I know I'm going to have a lot of material. I take Sebastian for cholesterol, Lathroxin for thyroid, allopurinol for gout, metformin for diabetes. Jesus. Yeah, and I'm kind of getting to the point where this whole thing on YouTube with what's going on is kind of getting annoying. I know I take vitamin D, 5,000. I take vitamin B. Um, Let me look real quick. Well, I didn't have to do that. It's a document. Affection, ibuprofen, the Cinepro for blood pressure, and I take 81 milligrams. I take low dose. I take low dose aspirin for my heart health. So I take so many different things at night. But I think the low dose aspirin he put me on that because that's for my heart health. And thank God that every time he checks my heart, everything is fine. Excuse me. Maybe I need to take a break and make some coffee. I'm just physically tired. I have done a lot of stuff in a week's time, and I'm just tired. And my neighbor and I were talking about that shit too. Um, we were talking about a situation with him because he grew devil's lettuce plants, and yeah, my brain needs a rest. My body needs a rest more than my brain does. Oh, I'm getting old. I hope that this channel, well, before I go on with what partially what they said in their live stream yesterday, I want to make it, you know, we talked about this several times. Now, I could have salvaged the other channel and kept going on that channel, but they literally, I was bullied and attacked, and they basically destroyed my channel and then pointed the finger at me saying I'm the one that did it. And it's like I told EMS, the only way for me to come back on YouTube and to get rid of that bullshit, what happened to me was to create a new channel, block block the idiots that caused all of it, and start a new channel and start new and start with a positive attitude. Because when you have a channel that has nothing but negative, they have negative attitude all the time. Uh, the channel kept getting negative energy all the time, and that's really hard to come back from. I mean, it's hard for me to sit here right now and talk about certain things because But see, I'm not worried about it. We're not talking about them anymore. So they don't have any reason to come in here and do the things that they did. They know now that they can't control it. But the only way for me to recover from that was to create another YouTube channel and to come back with positive things, talking about doing exactly what Spawn Trooper told me to do. Talk about the things that I want to talk about. I'm in control of the narrative. And that was the only way for me to come back from that was we are going to do trivia. Gotta set it tomorrow night. I'm going to be asking trivia questions, and anybody that's in the chat can answer them. So I am bringing back trivia, and I have all kinds of trivia questions. So it's time to bring positive attitudes back to this channel and get rid of all the negative, put the negative shit behind us, and move forward into a more positive. So that's what I'm trying to do. And so far, I seem to be succeeding in that fact. So I'm doing good. I'm still struggling a little bit doing my live streams, but it seems like it's easier to me. It seems easier now that I don't have people distracting me, trying to do the shit that they were doing and putting that negative attitude shit on me. Now I can come on here and do a live stream and talk about anything that I want to talk about. And I'm not under the stress that I was under when I first came back. So I'm feeling a little bit better about this channel. I do need to Saturday night or Sunday morning, schedule the next 7 videos to be uploaded. But that's easy peasy. But yeah, I feel better that I know I can come on here and we're not talking about the negative people, that we're talking about what I want to talk about, and they're not saying anything, and they're not talking about us. Normally, I usually take Sunday off. So what I would probably do is I would take Sunday off. I mean, once I don't, the truth of it is, once I set up this channel and got everything set up and everything uploaded and everything, it was easy. And I'm not going to do that again. Well, I shouldn't have to do anything again. I think that the bad part of what happened is past us now. And I think it's time to move on and do what we and talk about the things that we want to talk about. Look, it's my platform, it's my channel. If I want to talk about the two fleas, I'll talk about the two fleas. I'll talk about John and Michelle. I'll talk about what's being said about Jeremy. I'll talk about anything. All right. So the past is the past, and we're now moving forward. So usually I take Sundays off, but usually Sunday evenings when Jeremy is doing his live stream, that's when I'll come on the channel and upload and schedule the next videos. And I will, usually on Sunday evenings is when I set up and live stream for that Monday. And then I go to my channel and set that up. And then I will upload the next 7 videos and schedule them so that I don't have to worry about it. So this is from the two fleas on the 22nd yesterday. And I am going to go back and I will go back and go back through that. I might not. It seems like it was more of a personal attack on just about everybody. She said that anybody on Jeremy Hale's side, minions, think that it's okay to do the things they are doing. And they're allowed to do, so they're saying that they're allowed to report, they're allowed to defame, they're allowed to harass, but nobody else can report. Hmm. For 9 months, the two fleas have done nothing but harass, defame, and do the things that they said that other people are doing. And yes, they do report. She got her minions to mass report. I know, I see them. They go on. She told her minions to mass report Shara. They've mass reported Jeremy. I don't know how many other people she said had her minions mass report. And then she said, Megan said something about going after her family and said she was going after other people's families. I don't think that Megan was actually going after. In my opinion, I don't think that Megan was going after the family. She was just reporting what she found. There's a big difference. You, on the other hand, Lisa and Tori and all the rest of you idiots on that side, you always are going after other people's families. You went after Jeremy's family. How can you say that it's okay? They claim that they never contacted Jeremy's son. I think that's bullshit. I think that's bullshit. Okay? They said that they never contacted Jeremy's son, that Jeremy's son contacted them. Bullshit. Somehow there had to be some kind of contact between Jeremy's son and the two fleas. And you know what, EMS? I believe that. And then she claimed that Megan doxed her and said she continues to do so. Well, first of all, Megan didn't dox you, Lisa. Okay, any information that she put out there was public. It was public information. It was not private. So that's not doxing. Doxing is when you put up somebody's private information out there on the internet, like you do to Jeremy and you did to a bunch of people. You doxed you dox people all the time. They Megan and Tug and them didn't dox you, okay? Any information that they put out and they showed was public information. That's not doxing. And I agree with you, Greta. That's the only way they can get them to support them. Me, I'm just going by what I'm just doing what I want to do. If people want to support me, they can support me. And she made this statement that people that lived in glass houses shouldn't be throwing stones. Oh, well, you know what? You talk about people who live in glass houses throwing stones. What the fuck you been doing for 9 months attacking Jeremy and anybody that's on Jeremy's side? And said she was getting emails telling her Megan was losing her shit and going off on everybody. Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I would say this. I'm going to have a little intermission session while I make some coffee. She actually called Meg. She said this in her live stream. She called Megan a speculative bitch, and I'm not. I don't mean that in a bad. I mean, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but that's what she called Megan, a speculative bitch. So we're gonna have a little bit of an intermission, and I'm gonna go make some coffee. All right. Well, the coffee is brewing, so the coffee is brewing. And before we get started, before we continue, why in the hell would anybody pay $10.50 for Starbucks coffee when you can go to Family Dollar or Dollar General and buy a canister of Folgers coffee or Maxwell House or you know coffee like that for that much money, and you get many more cups of coffee out of it than you would by just buying one little Starbucks. I'm telling you, save your money. I saw that. Now, come on, you guys. I had to get up, and when the coffee's ready, I'm going to get up and go get a cup of coffee. If I sit here for too long, I actually start getting stiff. I just don't understand the mentality of going to these places and buying a cup of coffee for $6 or $10 when you can buy a whole thing of you can buy a canister of Folgers coffee and do like Greta and myself and bake coffee at home. All right, all right. Okay, but now I need to recue the ending song. Exactly. These kids don't know what coffee is. Good coffee is. I drink Folgers coffee because I enjoy I enjoy the taste of it. I like Maxwell House every once in a while, but it seems like it's a little strong. So let me cue up this end song. And let me turn it up a little bit. So we're good there. Okay. Do I need to turn it up a little bit more? Okay, that's good. Oh, and by the way, if you think that you can copyright strike me for music, You can't copyright strike me for music. Any of the music I use on this channel is from the YouTube audio library. It's free music for creators. I'm trying to get better and not cough into the microphone. Well, cough that loud enough that you can hear me. Um, what was I gonna say now? Damn it! I had a brain fart. Damn it! What the hell was I gonna say? That's what I drink. Folgers coffee. There's something I wanted to say and now I forgot it. But I'm gonna get up and get a cup of coffee, so I'm not gonna play music. I'm just gonna go up and get a cup of coffee and come back. You can wait a couple minutes. And yes, I don't take everything you say seriously. I know you guys tease me, and I love your teasing. I love the teasing that I get from my chat, from my audience. Oh, I was gonna say this before I get over and get coffee. I'm not gonna go back on their live stream from yesterday, but I know if they go live tonight, I will get some information. Right now, I'm caught up as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you probably right. Uh, but like I said, when I get done reading all this today, then I'm going to be setting my mind on trivia. So let me go up one memento while I get a cup of coffee. Because I don't drink, I can't drink Pepsis and all that other stuff all the time. I only drink them maybe once or twice or 3 times a day, and that's about it. I'm sitting here so long I can't get up now. Oh, oh, it's good coffee. had to close the window because somebody's playing loud music, and I don't know if that'll get me struck or not. So I just closed the window so you can't hear it. Okay. So she said that she wasn't going to lose her cool because she wasn't. She said she was not going to lose her cool or her morals or her self-respect like Megan did. Oh, that's bullshit. I don't bite because I don't have any teeth. Yeah, I could be struck for them playing that loud music in the background. So that's why I closed the window. Obviously, they don't have any respect for noise ordinances. Yeah, she said that she's not going to. For Christ's sake, Lisa, you go on your live stream every fucking time and you lose your cool. You go out on these tangents on your channel all the time about Jeremy, about everybody, and then you're saying it's not okay if Megan and Tug talk about something. Please. Said that Megan went on a four. She said that Megan. She said that Megan went on a 4-day rampage and said she was still going, and she's still going after Lips. Someone you don't know. That's funny. So, supposedly, Megan's been going on a 4-day rampage about Lips. But you've been going on a 9-month rampage about Jeremy and anybody associated with him. Again, that's the pot calling the kettle black. See, it's okay for you to do that shit on your platform, but when other people are talking about something, talking about a subject that's important, they're harassing, they're defaming, they're cyberbullying. What the fuck you been doing on your channel for 9 months? Okay, take it easy, Gail. Or Greta, I'm sorry. I can't, my eyes are. Take it easy, and you're always welcome here. And then said, then she said, that Megan thinks Lips had a mental issue, and said she goes after her. I don't think that Megan went after lips because she had a mental issue. I think she was talking about the fact that the two fleas keep recruiting these idiots on their side to keep up the harassment and the defamation of Jeremy and anybody associated with him. And then she said that that Megan attacked somebody with mental issues. Well, maybe Lisa, you have mental issues, but we don't attack you. You attack Jeremy, and every time that you do a live stream, you attack and harass and defame him. Why is it okay for you to do it, but it's not okay if other people talking about different things? That's not even harassing and defamation, not by any stretch of the imagination. Okay. And then she went on about the damn Muppet thing. She said that the Muppet joke isn't even fun. Said that the Muppets were created by Jim Henson and owned by Disney, and said they don't think they're going to like the way or appreciate the way she is playing games like that. First of all, I don't think that this Muppet thing has anything to do with Jim Henson. But then again, are you going to go after Jeff Dunham? Because I believe that Peanut would be considered a Muppet. In a sense, I think Peanut would be considered a Muppet. Are you going to go after him? The Muppet thing was a joke. If people want to run with it, they have that right to run with it. I don't think this is any defamation or any stealing of Jim Henson or Disney's thing. You just want to start shit because that's all you know how to do is start shit. Now, are you going to go after Jeff Dunham? Because I believe that Peanut would be considered a Muppet. Because he has to manipulate the mouth and do the he does the ventriloquist thing. Are you going to go after him? Are you going to go after, I think Little Jeff is. Anything that the character that Jeff Dunham has come up with would be considered Muppets in a certain way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, one of them I can't read, but this one she said that Megan thinks she's a journalist and may have the right to free speech, and said it crosses the line with freedom of speech, then it becomes harassment. Okay, well, Lisa, you crossed that thing with fair use and freedom of speech. Okay, everybody has a right to freedom of speech, but you sitting there accusing Megan of saying by saying that what she's doing crosses that line. No, honey, the bullshit that you're doing on your fucking YouTube channel crosses the line. It's no longer what you are doing to Jeremy and everybody that's associated with him. Cross that line from freedom of speech to defamation. Okay? What you did crosses the line from freedom of speech to defamation. I don't even think she understands any of this stuff, to be honest with you. And then she said that Megan was defaming people thinking she would get away with it. Okay, show me proof. Okay, show me proof right now. Send it to me by email. You show me proof that Megan was defaming people. I don't think so. Do you, EMS? Do you think that Megan was was defaming somebody? I don't see it that way. I see her and Tug reporting a story. That's it. She's reporting and talking about the anti what the hells ecosystem. Thank you, EMS. That's the answer that I wanted to see. Because obviously they think that Megan and Tug and Shizzy and all of them are defaming people. She said that Megan walked into other people's life and then other damn it. Yeah, it's all BBB's fault. Said Megan walked into other people's life and in order to shut shut your mouth. Oh, I guess she's telling that Megan walked into somebody else and you need to shut your mouth and stop you from harassing them. And that's why people had to sue them. So in other words, from what I'm getting from this is that supposedly Megan is defaming people and going into that person's life. And in order for her to shut up, they had to sue her for it. I don't think that case has any merit. I personally don't think that case has any merit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? When she said that? And then she said that she was talking about someone's mental health, and you're saying you do. So in other words, what she's saying is that Megan was talking about somebody's mental health and don't believe it. I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't think that's true. I could be wrong. I don't think that's true. All right. So she said that if you want to talk about things, and so she's saying that if she talks about things and she can't vet it, she's not going to talk about it. And said Megan should do the same. Okay, Lisa, what the fuck have you vetted? Have you vetted anything that's the fucking proof of any allegations that you make about Jeremy and everybody else that you attack? No. For 9 months, you've been doing this and haven't shown one shred of proof, one shred of evidence. That's why you're going on. That's why you are recruiting these idiots like this Lips person and Michael Volpe and Richard Luthman. Exactly. She needs to vet herself. Oh, and this is an attack on Randy. She went on the attack of Randy Shockett. And said that said Shockett was a dentist who defrauded the government for money and lied about it and didn't give two shits about it. Couldn't get a bar license in Arkansas, so he came to Florida. Huh. Now that right there is a person. That right there is defaming somebody. I believe that's defaming Randy. Even if that happened, it's none of your business. Why are you putting this shit out there? Oh, that's right. Because you like to attack people. That's right. You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to be a lawyer if that was true. Yeah. Said that Bruce's lawyer is being attacked. I don't think that Bruce's lawyer is being attacked. I think there's questions. I think people are asking questions about Bruce's lawyer. I hope that this ends up on Jeremy's thing. Well, go ahead and charge your phone. And here's another attack on Randy. And then she said that Randy started all this and in cahoots with Jeremy to create all this crap without giving two shits about it. Because he's making money. And he's not pro bono. He's not. He's not helping, but he's getting paid, and he does not give. He does not care, and said she knew he was greedy, and said he would take money from the government and lie about it. But it's like you said at EMS. If he took money from the government, like he said, like they're accusing him of doing, he wouldn't be able to be a lawyer. He wouldn't be able to get his bar license. Yeah, Bruce needs to be locked up. Bruce needs to be locked up. If I'm a judge and I say, you have to be in my courtroom on a certain day and a certain time, and you were giving ample amount of notice, and you don't show up, guess what? I'm going to put a bench warrant out on your ass. You need to watch Judge Simpson. I was watching Judge Simpson a couple days ago. People that were supposed to show up in court in front of Judge Simpson, they didn't show up. Guess what? Guess what he did? He put a bench warrant on their ass for failing to appear. Yeah, Judge Simpson. People didn't show up for the court hearings. So Judge Simpson put a warrant on their ass for failure to appear. And that's exactly, if I was a judge, you BBB, you didn't show up for court when you were supposed to, I'm going to put a bench warrant out for your ass for failure to appear. And you know what? How the fuck can you say that? How can you sit there and talk about this shit? You dodged your fucking being served twice. You dodged your deposition, which was a court appointed, but yet you got away with it. In my eyes, that's contempt of court, especially being dodged for dodging being served. And when you dodged your damn deposition and you told BBB told him dodge your deposition, that's contempt of court. And then she said that Lips was talking about the law, talking about what the law says, and these people went and attacked her for it in a massive way. Nobody attacked this woman in a massive damn way. Where did they get this shit from? Where do they keep getting this shit from? She said that it was okay for Megan to offend people and attack them on a regular basis and in a malicious way, which is entirely what they are doing. This woman doesn't shut the fuck up. So what are you doing on your channel? You've been maliciously attacking Jeremy and anybody associated with him for 9 months on your fucking YouTube channel. My goodness. You people just don't know when to shut the hell up. Oh my goodness. But from my opinion, Lisa, you accuse others of exactly what the fuck you're doing. So you keep calling you keep calling the pot calling the kettle black or whatever that saying is. Okay? But you're doing the same damn thing. And you've been doing it for 9 months now. But like I said before, I'm Spawn Trooper and I have one thing in common, and that is that we want the truth to be put out there. And as long as I have a voice and I have a YouTube channel, I'm gonna put the truth out there. As long as they keep telling these lies, if you get butthurt about it, tough titty. And then she said that Megan should contact TGIF that she recruited because of you. Wait a minute. Okay. Because of you, some of these guys that are under you, minions, like Travis, have a big mouth like you. Oh my goodness. Lisa, you got the biggest fucking mouth on YouTube. I think you need to look in the mirror if you don't break it. Because you're doing exactly the same thing that you're accusing others of doing. Oh my goodness. And then she asked the question. She asked this question: who knew that the lawsuit being filed? Who? I didn't write this down correctly, but she asked, "How did anybody know that this lawsuit was filed?" And said that only J Hip, and Jeremy knew about it. Maybe Jeremy and J Hip said something to Megan and Tug about it. And if Jeremy told them about it, that's his fucking right. I'm going to tell you something. It's wrong to sue people to try and shut them up. It's just my opinion that it's wrong to sue people like Jeremy and um and Megan and Tug and Shizzy for for telling the truth and putting the real story out there, putting everything out there, reporting on a story to shut them out. And I heard that Emma making law stupid is suing Jeremy for some unknown reason. Good luck with that, asshole. Because how many times did you go on your fucking platform and talk shit about him? Good luck, asshole. Because MLS, you talked about Jeremy several times. So don't play innocent and don't play a fucking victim. You did the same damn shit that the two fleas did. I hope that you have evidence to back up your statement in court. MLS, making law stupid. I don't even know if I want to go on with this. All right. So she said that Megan, Tug, Shizzy, Jeremy, J Hip shared information that was continuously used. Wait a minute. Was I guess being used in a malicious attack, and that Lips said she harassed her and continued to do so today. Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, oh, my back. That's bullshit. And my question was answered earlier that Megan and Tug and them are not harassing Lips. She said that Lips did not contact Jeremy's kids and said it was an over. Okay, so she's claiming that Lips did not contact Jeremy's family or his kids and said it was an outright lie and they will making stuff up too. Well, how do we know? How do we know that you didn't contact Jeremy? That kid, Jeremy's family wasn't contacted. Do you have proof that they didn't contact Jeremy's kids? I find that very, very hard to believe. I just find that very, very hard to believe. Says it said that it irritates her that these people get away with it, and said they were okay. They were admitting that they were admitting conspiracy, and said it was fine. Let them get unhinged. If there's a conspiracy, the conspiracy is that Bruce Meskin and the anti what the hell's media ecosystem, and we saw the email, their intention was to destroy Jeremy's YouTube empire and take him for his money. So who's the conspiracist? Where's the conspiracy? There's your conspiracy. Said that the more unhinged they get, the more guilty they show. I think you need to reverse that. Because every time you run your fucking mouth on your YouTube channel, you're making yourself look guilty. She said something about, I can't read. I guess what they're talking about, every time Megan and them are talking about what they're talking about, it fuels the fire and it will end up in a lawsuit. Really? You know, there are laws against, things can happen to you if you file a frivolous lawsuit. I believe that this thing with Lips is a frivolous lawsuit. They will probably get thrown out of court, I hope. I hope that that lawsuit with MLS gets thrown out of court because he has no basis for his accusation. And they said if they were okay with their freedom of speech, you're not what you are, because what you are doing is defaming so many people. Again, I don't think that they're defaming anybody. I I don't see it as Megan and Tug defaming people like they're being accused of. And said that her channel was different because from she said that if her channel bothers her because she speaks the truth. So she's saying that Megan is disturbed by her channel because she speaks the truth. Since when did you fucking ever tell the fucking truth? You haven't told the fucking truth in 9 damn months. Fuck you, Lisa. Jesus. You tell the truth. Well, show your fucking proof. Show the fucking truth. Because you haven't done shit in 9 months. That's bullshit. And she's still screaming about so when Megan was talking about her needing a new vehicle, she said she started screaming about taking the breadstick money and buy a new vehicle. Well, I don't think that you get enough breadstick money. They seem to forget that YouTube takes a pretty good part of that. YouTube takes so much of that money. But, I don't understand that. And then she said something about it wasn't Lips that posted that video. It was Richard, and he was being sued for it. I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't believe anything that they say. And then she said that Megan was using a lawsuit as a way to attack Lips. That's bullshit. Said Megan was worried about the kids. And maybe she should be maybe she should not talking about other people's families. Oh my goodness. And then she said that, and this is where I stopped, because she said that Jeremy was, when Jeremy got divorced, she said that Jeremy lied about being homeless, no electric, no heat, no nothing in the house that he lived in. And then she said that she didn't believe him. And then she went on a rant about girlfriends coming to the house and knew that they had heat and electric and all that other stuff. If Jeremy said that it happened, it happened. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have now hit the 2-hour mark. So I will be calling this live stream. For those that have participated today, thank you for your support. And don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that all notifications. When you subscribe and you hit all notifications, the notifications let you know when I go live or a new video is uploaded. And when you subscribe, you're helping building this channel into a more positive future. And yes, I am looking forward to actually talking about trivia questions than sit here and talk about this. So I'm glad for the break. But if I have breaking news during the weekend, it'll probably be Sunday. So I'll probably come on live Sunday and say something. Uh, until then, until tomorrow, don't forget, everybody. One, I broadcast Monday through Friday at 3 o'clock Central Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time, and on Saturdays, Trivia Saturdays, is 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 o'clock Eastern Time. So I look forward to doing trivia tomorrow. It's going to be a wonderful break for me. And I'm looking forward to it. So until tomorrow, I will see you guys again. You have a good rest of your evening. And if you're a fan of Jeremy, go and watch his video because he popped one off about an hour ago, about 30 minutes ago, 30 to 40 minutes ago. So go watch Jeremy and have a wonderful evening. And I will see you tomorrow for trivia. And if the two fleas go live tonight or tomorrow, I will get that information, and that will be what we talk about Sunday. Because as long as they keep doing this, I'm going to keep coming on here and telling the truth. Because, like I said, Spawn Trooper and I are the same. We want the truth to be put out there, and the truth should be known. But I'll leave you with that, and I will see you guys tomorrow during trivia. You all have a wonderful evening.